So today we're going to work on vocabulary by playing vocabulary rock and roll. So in this game, you're going to practice the word by using it, saying it, reading it, writing it, hearing it, sometimes drawing it. So why is this important to do all these different things with a vocabulary word?
Just to make sure you have a full understanding of what the word means and to understand it in different ways.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to provide you with a word bank because I want you to focus on freeing up your memory to think about what the word actually means rather than trying to remember what it looks like. You're also going to have your vocab words here that if we need it, we can refer back to your flashcards. So you can feel free to look at any point when we're doing this because this is really just to get you familiar with the word. So we're going to take turns rolling the dice. And each number is associated with a different task. So you might have to define the word, draw it, name a synonym and an antonym. What does it remind you of? Use the word in a sentence, or act out the word. So do you have any questions about that?
No.
So when we play, when you roll, you get to pick the word. But when I roll, I get to pick the word. So that means you might have to think a little bit more about it because I'm not going to outright say what word I'm choosing. You're going to have to come up with what I'm doing. Okay? So are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay, so you can go first. And you can roll the dice. And here, we can roll it on here. So 3. Name a synonym and antonym. So pick a word.
So, explicit.
And what is a synonym of explicit?
Being direct.
And an antonym?
Were it to be very like confusing or yeah, not clear. Yeah, exactly. Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna roll now. Alrighty.
1, defining the word. So I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm not as familiar as you are with these. So I'm going to pick a word, and you're going to have to guess what word I am doing. Okay? So what word means spread throughout or pervading?
Permeate.
Exactly. Good job. Your turn.
Alrighty.
So what does it remind you of? So why don't you pick a word?
Okay. Competent.
And what does competent remind you of? What does it make you think of?
Someone who is who knows what they're doing, is kind of on their feet, knows how to do everything by themselves, is self-sufficient, doesn't have to rely on anyone else to survive in everyday life.
Good. Okay, my turn.